Hi, I'm Sean Carruthers and welcome to How Do I on Butterscotch.com. In this series we're taking a look at the brand new Apple TV. This episode specifically we're going to show you how to set up and use Flickr on your Apple TV. To get to Flickr, scroll over to the Internet column and go down until you get to Flickr. Hit the button in the center of your remote to select it. Now, to use the search function, we can search for photos out there using the Flickr search function. It'll look for all photos that are out there, so we can type in the name of an object or a tag that we want to look at. So we'll look for something fairly simple here, like bird, and click Done. Now it'll start looking for birds, and we can look through all of the birds that are out there in the public search engine on Flickr. Now if you just want to search for things in general, that's a good way to do it. You can use a slideshow here to do that. We'll show you that in a second. But the one thing you may want to do instead is, if you know particular people that have photos on Flickr, is you might want to add them as a contact. So we're going to click Add Flickr Contact, and then we're going to go searching for them. In this case, we'll add my stream. Now you add Flickr Contact by name, and just remember there's two different ways to type this in. So there's the short URL on Flickr. That's not the same one that you'll enter in here. So you'll enter in as a name with spaces. So finish entering in the name, go down to Done, and it will look for contacts, and you can see it's found me down below. So we can go down now and click on my stream, and we'll see all of the various sets that I have in my stream, things that are most recently uploaded, my favorites, and the sets that I've created as well. So we'll go to Ottawa, for example, and look through the various things that we've got here. Now we can go down and select on one thing particularly and open it up. We can go back and forth through the images in the stream by clicking the right button or the left button to go forward and back. If we want to go into slideshow mode, we can just press the play button, like so. It'll load it up as a slideshow. Apply a bit of Ken Burns effect, do transitions from one photograph to the other. If you want to change how it displays this, you can go into Menu, go up to the top, choose Settings, and you'll see a few different options here. You see it's set to Ken Burns effect right now, but we can change between a few different types of transitions in our themes here. So we've got snapshots, it'll treat it like old photographs. Origami will fold things up. Reflections will show reflection underneath. So you have a bunch of different ways that you can show these things. And you can go up to the top and choose whether or not to shuffle the photos in a random order, repeat them endlessly. Use music when you're using your slideshow. In this case, I've set it to none, but I can go over to my library to use music from that to listen to, and it'll choose it at random, more or less. Or if you select a playlist, it'll choose strictly slideshow music. And it'll choose whether or not to shuffle music in that playlist that you select. You can also use your Flickr photos as your screensaver on the unit itself. So you would back all the way outside of Flickr, all the way back to your main menu, go over to Settings, go up to Screensaver, and click through. It'll ask you what you want to use as the photos for your screensaver. You'll click through here, and you have the option of animals, flowers, your mobile me photos, or Flickr. Animals and flowers are more generic ones provided by Apple. In this case, I want to go down to Flickr, click through to that, and I will choose me as the contact, and go down to a particular one that I want to look at. So I'll choose Jasper 2009. So now when I go into screensaver mode, after it times out after about 5 minutes in this case, I can change that actually to 5, 10, 15, 30 minutes. Never start it up if I don't want it. Or 2 minutes if we want to be very good with this and just go into a screensaver mode immediately. Choose Preview to show how this is going to look. And now it'll pull things from my Jasper 2009 photo stream. Anyways, that's a look at Flickr on the Apple TV. Don't forget to check out the show notes for this episode on butterscotch.com, as well as the show notes for all the other parts in this series.